baby. Okay, now that we've finished our story, let's begin to discuss what is the main idea of love, I'll love you forever. Any moral, reoccurring things did y'all hear in the book?
I'll love you forever. I'll like you always, and as long as I'm living, my baby will be.
So you're talking about the song. The song kept repeating over and over. So what does this song mean? Okay. Did it end with just the mom loving the baby?
No, it ends with the son loving the mom and the son loving his daughter.
So when you're talking about reoccurring, going from a mom that loves her baby to a dad that loves his baby, we're talking about parents, right? So the theme could be what? What do y'all think our theme could be?
That even if he's naughty, the parent will still love him.
Even if he's naughty? Well, what else could it be? Because even though he's naughty and loves, that's going to be more like a supporting evidence toward our main thing. Parents and the love for their children. That's an awesome way to put it. So let's get our graphic organizers out, and in the center here, under main idea, let's write our main idea. A parent's love for their child. So then I love you forever and I like you always. That is what our main theme is. It's a parent's love for their child. Does it stop there? That's pretty much it, right? Because we're talking about the mom loving the baby and going year after year, no matter what he does that for a woman, she going to him and holding him. And then him doing that to his own daughter once he realized the love that his mom had. So make sure you fill out your graphic organizer and put your main idea in there. With that, now let's move to supporting evidence. Prove to me that this is the main idea, that the parent loves the child. What in our story helped us learn that?
That when even when he was driving her, when she said he was driving her crazy, she still went and lived in his room.
So how old was he then?
He was 2.
2 years old? So we're talking here.
Yes.
So even though he flushed the watch down the toilet and took all the fruit out of the refrigerator, she still loved him. So this would be a good supporting evidence. So when we're looking at our words here, which one of these do you think would be good for supporting evidence sentence? Well, I'm pretty sure it's not he grew and he grew and he grew, right?
What with the skinnier letters?
Skinnier letters? You mean the italicized where it says the kid's driving me crazy?
Yes.
Is there anything in here that shows the love of the mom?
I think it has.
Or is it? Hey, I think you're right. I think that's just describing our kiddo. What in here might help us prove that the parent loves the kiddo? I had 2 things. I heard the first sentence, which is, but at nighttime, when that 2-year-old was quiet, she'd open the door to his room and crawl across the floor. And then we had our second one, which said, what the mom said to the baby, which is, I love you forever and I'll like you always. As long as I'm living, my baby you'll be. Now, we don't have to use the author's exact words, right? We can use our own. So what would be a good first supporting evidence sentence in our own words that kind of sums up when he was 2 and that mom loved him anyway?
Even when he was a naughty boy, his mom told him she loved him.
So under our first supporting, we're going to write that sentence out. Give me a second one. What is the second supporting sentence that helps me know that throughout the story, mom or the parent loves the child? Can you think of another example? Well, let's look. We've already got this one up here, because this was about when he was 2. Maybe at a different age. So does that show that what we're talking about here? So when he was 9, he did all of these things. Now, are we describing him in our main idea, or are we talking about the love mom has for him? The love mom has for him. So are we going to find our evidence here? No. We need to come to page, don't we? So right here. Somebody else. What is our evidence that shows us that mom loves him? One. Can we find our evidence in this writing that helps support our main idea? She keeps coming back to him. That's good. No matter what he does, she keeps coming back and doing what? Beyond just the singing, what is her action? Rocking him. So how would I want to write this?
The mother keeps on coming back to the boy, and every night she'll take him to the room, and if the boy is asleep, she'll pick him up and rock him back and forth.
That's a lot of words for our little space. Can we kind of narrow it down? You're on the right line.
So maybe she'll just take him to the
What is her exact action?
she rocks him back and forth.
She picks him up and she rocks him. No matter what he does, right? So, no matter, and what did he do in this one? Even when he cusses at grandma, mom still loves him. So even when he is, well, we put when the boy is naughty, but maybe even when he doesn't want to be a part of the family, because he doesn't want to come to dinner, right? He doesn't want to, how did we describe it? Going back to our story, he's not really being naughty, he just doesn't want to do what's being told of him. So he doesn't want to take a bath.
Like he doesn't want to listen.
He doesn't want to listen, he wants to do what he wants, his own thing. So he's growing up, and that's okay. But even then, it's like this. So even when he doesn't want to be a part of the family, he doesn't want to come to dinner, mom still loves him, right? So let's put it that way. Even when he doesn't want to be a part of the family, mom still loves him. So what does the son become?
A daddy.
Like his mom. The son learns how to love his own daughter because of what his mom did, right? So how can we write that in our final supportive sentence?
The
love it. The sun loves the son loves his daughter just like mom loved him. Correct?
Yeah.
And we've been talking about how the main idea is in the circle, correct? And these on the outside are what? What do these legs help do?
Evidence.
It's the evidence, the supporting material for our main idea. When you get done cutting it, let me know. Once you're done cutting it out, I want you to go around the edge and fold the leg down on the back. Each leg, folding it over until all you can see is the circle and your main idea. So each of your legs, fold them over. If you've left your corners, that's fine. Fold your corners over so that they end up being like a flat edge. Perfect. And when you're looking at it just this way, you've got it facing at you, and you see your main idea. It's lacking something because you can't see the legs, right? It doesn't help support your story if all you have is just the one sentence. Correct? However, if you take that main idea and you fold the legs out, you have created a table. The legs of the table support your main idea.
Ooh, I get it.
It is your evidence. The top of your table is the main course. It's what it's about. So when we're looking for a main idea, this is what I'm talking about. And when I'm looking for my supporting evidence, we're looking at the legs of that table. Cool? Thank you guys so much. It's almost time for lunch.